Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. All alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump.
Another rainy night here in Velton's Arena as we get ready for the next round, for the next game in the round of 32. It's the FIFA World Cup round of 32. It's Alan Muccioli here on the call for the Ultimate Sports Network. Welcome, one and all, to our coverage. Here tonight we have a game between Norway and Denmark, so it's going to be very interesting to see how these two teams play in the rain. In the earlier match, we saw Czech Republic take down Slovenia by a score of 7-3. And that was the opening to the second half of round one. So let's take a quick recap on the first half of round one. The first game was between France and Germany. France took down Germany by a score of 8-7. Italy took down Spain by a score of 7-3. Argentina and Portugal played, and Portugal emerged the victors by, I believe, a score of 7-4. Then Netherlands and England played, and Netherlands topped England in shockwave fashion. Then the next game was Brazil and Mexico. Brazil won 8-3. Then Croatia and Russia played in game number 6 of the opening round. And then Croatia beat Russia by a score of 2-1. It came down to the wire. Switzerland and Poland played in game number 7. Switzerland came out on top 6-3. Then Scotland and Republic of Ireland played in game number 8 to wrap up the first half. Scotland was down 2-0 and then stormed back from behind to win 3-2. Putting down some last-minute heroics. So it'll be very interesting to see if Norway can put down a win against Denmark, or if Denmark will come out on top. So we're going to take a look at both these teams and hopefully get a sense of how this game might play out. Here we go. Balanced speed for both, so I'm expecting a not-so-fast game. Long passing for Norway, mixed for Denmark. Organized positioning. No chance creation tactics. Normal passing for both teams. Normal crouching for both teams. Lots of shooting for Norway, normal for Denmark. So I expect Norway to have a high shooting game. And there's medium pressure. So I'm not expecting a high pressure game from either team. So let's see what happens here in the nighttime between Norway and Denmark as it continues to rain down here in Velton's Arena. Both teams getting ready to go. Now they step out onto the field for the first time. And here we go. As it's game time. For Norway, they have a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. In net for them, Jarstein as goalie. Denmark has decided to bring the 4-3-3 formation with Sorensen in net for them. And taking the referee duties for tonight's game will be Andy Younger from Scotland. Norway gets ready to kick it off. The countdown has begun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are underway. Over to Hellstad it goes. Over to Hogli. Hogli over to Stromstad. Stromstad now goes back to Hogli. Hogli up to Regnesson. Regnesson going over to Anderson. Anderson over to Grindheim. Intercepted by Poulsen. Poulsen now intercepted back by Anderson. Anderson finds Peterson. Peterson going down. He'll be injured. And I will hope he gets back up. It's intercepted by Rice over to Hellstad. Hellstad headed for the net. He'll get in. He'll take the shot. On its way. Picked off. And a free kick awarded to the Norwegians. They send an injured Peterson to take their kick. Here comes the shot. Up, and hit by the wall. Now picked up by Polson. Over to Karu. Oh, no, intercepted. Now it goes to Hellstad. Hellstad now gets it over to Peterson. Peterson going down. He'll be picked up by Hellstad. Hellstad takes the shot here. No, poked away. Knocked out and cleared. And it'll be picked up by Stromstad. Sent over to Stromstad. Picked up by Jensen. Thomason has it. Thomason trying to get it. Now he'll be intercepted by Hoagley. Hoagley gets it down to Stromstad. Loses it. Stromstad has it again. Hellstad has it. Hellstad passes it up to Karu. Karu sprints away. He's in the clear. He takes the shot. Fires away. Going down and going to be picked up by the Norwegians. Grindheim has it. Grindheim shoots. Takes it to the back of the net. But Sorensen was there. And he'll throw it out to Agger. Agger going over to Kellenberg. Kellenberg over to Thomason. Thomason trying to find the back of the net. He'll take a hit. Kellenberg over back to Thomason. He goes. And it'll be poked away. Up by Hoagley. Hoagley passing it up to Grindheim. Grindheim passes it down to Hellstad. Hellstad sprints away. Poked up. And picked up once more by Hellstad. Hellstad now looking for the back of the net. He'll go down. Gets back up. Kallenberg got it. Now it goes over to intercepted by Anderson. Anderson over back to Hellside. Intercepted by Agger. Agger over to Thomason. Thomason looking. He'll go up to Ramadal. Ramadal going down the field. He'll pass it over to Thomason. Thomason has it. Sprints away. He's in the clear. And he'll take the shot. Nope. Jarstein there to make the stop. Drop kicks this one away. Down the field it goes. Rolling through the air. A big pickup. Larson in Norwegian territory. Denmark territory. Over to Thomason. Thomason now takes it over to the Norwegian territory. Picked up, intercepted by Stromstad. Stromstad over to Grindheim. Grindheim passes it over to Hellstad. Intercepted by Agger. Agger over to Jensen. Jensen going down the field. He'll send it over to Thomason. Thomason's going once more down the field. He'll go to Kellenberg. Kellenberg goes to the net. Knocked away. The rebound. It's in the back of the net. And Denmark scores first. Thomason in the 12th minute scores first, and we have a 1-0 game. Remember, no game has ended in shutouts, though. Norway kicks it off again, and here we go. Over to Andresen. Andresen over to Hoagley. Hoagley down the field to Stromstad. Stromstad goes up the field. He'll get over to Hellstad. Hellstad goes up the field to Karu. Here comes Karu. He's in the clear. Picks up, takes the shot. Winds up, fires, goes over the net. And it's already been an intense start as we're in the 13th minute, headed for the 14th. Kickoff, the old kick on its way down the field. Picked up, header, going over to Hellstad. Hellstad finds Grindheim. Grindheim sprints away, gets in the clear. He'll take the shot, fires, finds the back of the net. Norway scores! And the equalizer's on the board. 1-1. Grindheim in the 14th minute. So no sooner than Denmark scores, Norway puts up the tying goal. And it's a madhouse for the home team. 1-1 here in the first half, 14 minutes in. Here we go, Peterson has it, he'll pass it over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking, he'll pass it over, intercepted. Stromstad over to Andresen. Andresen down the field to Peterson. Peterson going down the field. He'll be intercepted by Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking for open field. He does have open field, but he gets picked up by Hoagley. Back to Jorgensen. Here comes Hengblad. Oh, look out. That's going to the back of the net, and Denmark breaks the tie. And back and forth they go. 16th minute goal. What a shot here. He had the goalie beat. Karu gets ready. He'll kick it off over to Hellstad. Hellstad now passing it down to Stromstad. Stromstad goes over to Hoagley. Hoagley going up to Karu. Nope, you can't find Karu. Now Hoagley picks it back up. He'll get over to Andresen. Andresen up the field, intercepted by Jorgensen, who scored that last goal. Over to Ramadal. Ramadal going over. It'll be intercepted by Stromstad. Stromstad now it bounces off a Denmark player, and it goes over to Hellstad. Hellstad sprints away. He's in the clear. Hellstad going for the equalizer. Takes the shot. Fires. Scores! And we're tied at 2. And back and forth they go. Hellstad with an 18th minute goal. Helstad gets in the clear, takes the shot quickly before the goalie gets to him, fires it and puts it in the back of the net for a 2-all game. Folks, it does not get any better than this. 2-all in the 18th minute. Now we head for the 19th minute. Jensen over to Kallenberg. Kallenberg intercepted by Regusson. Over to Grindheim. Over to Helstad. Helstad going in for the tiebreaker. He'll pass it. He'll lose it to Agger. Agger over to Jorgensen. Picked right back up over to Ramadal. Ramadal over to Thomason. Thomason looking for open field. Intercepted by Stromstad. Picked up by Grindheim. Grindheim passing it down over to Stromstad. Intercepted by Jensen before it even gets there. And it's going Andressen there. Now he's chasing down Poulsen. Poulsen now has it. Wait, what? Okay. Thomason has it. Oh, he's offsides! We got our first offsides of the game. He was barely ahead of 2 defenders. And offsides was a good call by the ref. Free kick over to the Norwegians. Oh, over to Andressen. Andressen, fine, looking up the field. He'll go over to and intercepted by Ramadal. Ramadal going over to Thomason. Thomason now on sides for this time. Ramadal. It's been a fairly Jorgensen taking shot, but it's cleared out by the Norwegians. Down the field it goes over to Jensen, over to Grindheim. Grindheim passing it up to Helstad. Helstad now looking, he'll pass it up. Nope, Lawrenson has the interception. Jensen over to intercepted by Andressen. Andressen over to Stromstad. Stromstad goes to Helstad. Helstad sprints away. Here comes the tiebreaker. He takes the shot. Goes over to knocked away by the goalie. Sorensen was there, knocked it away. Sorensen grabs it, and it's save made by Sorensen. Wow. Tied at 2 in the first half, and we're headed for the 24th minute. No, we are in the 20. We're headed for the 20. We're in the 25th minute now. Carew over to Helstad. Oh nope, intercepted by Agger. Intercepted. Nope. Grindheim has it over to Thomason. Thomason looking. Hangliad trying to get there. Nope. It'll go over to Kallenberg. Kallenberg looking. He's now in the clear. Kicks it up on the way, but cleared out by the Norwegians. Picked up by Grindheim. Grindheim intercepted. Now it's over to Jensen. Over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking for the tiebreaker. Both teams trying to break the tie here in the 27th minute. And it goes over. It looks like it's going to be a corner kick headed on its way, but knocked out of the air, but knocked away. And it's cleared out by the Norwegians again. Peterson has it. Peterson loses it. Poulsen has it. And it's picked back up by Peterson. Now it goes back to Poulsen. Over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking. He's looking for somebody here in the 29th minute. He's got Jensen. Jensen in the clear. Takes the shot, and the tie's broken. Knowing this, how the Norwegians have been playing, they'll score again eventually. 3-2 right now, here in the 29th minute. Headed for the 30th minute soon. Kickoff. Helstad goes over to Andressen. Andressen down to Stromstad. Stromstad gets it back up. He'll send it back to Andressen. Andressen. Oh, Hoagley has it. Now he gets it back to Andressen. Andressen intercepted. Down he goes. Back up on his feet though. Intercepted by Regnisson. Regnisson over to Carew. Carew sprints away. Carew sprints. Oh, tackled. Tackled gets back up though. Stromstad. Kallenberg has it for the Denmark national team. The Danish have it. So Ramadal has it. Ramadal looking. Intercepted by Andressen. Andressen over to Peterson. Peterson sprints away. Gets in front of his defenders. And he'll pass it down the field to Carew. Carew goes to Helstad. Helstad sprints away. Takes the shot. Fires. And ties the game. Unbelievable. Helstad with 2. He's looking for the hat trick, folks. Will he get it is the question. And this game has been high intensity. Tied up at 3 apiece. And the Danish kick it off. Here they go. Thomason looking over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen gonna go down to Kallenberg. Kallenberg looking. He'll nearly get intercepted, but he holds on to it. Kallenberg still has it. Now it's intercepted by Andressen. Andressen over to Carew. Carew sprints away. Can he get the tie? Can he get the tie-breaking goal? He's got a breakaway. Takes the shot. And the tie is broken. Norway takes their first lead. The Norwegian team takes the lead for the first time tonight. Carew in the 34th minute. the Danish have had the lead, and now they're trailing for the first time tonight. Peterson hands it over to Poulsen. Poulsen over to Ramadal. Ramadal kicks it over to Ramadal. No, Ramadal holds on to it. Andresen intercepts. Now the Norwegians want to put some distance between themselves and the Danish. Nope, but the Danish hold on. Kalenberg over to Thomason. Thomason looking, he'll nearly get intercepted by Hogley, but Hogley, oh, whoa, look out. Regnesson there to try and intercept, but he won't get there. He'll go over to Poulsen. Over to Ramadal now. Ramadal over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking to tie the game. Takes the shot here. Picked out of the sky by Jarstein. Jarstein drop kicks this one away. Down the field it goes. Header picked up by Hellstad. Hellstad over to Carew. Carew down the field. He'll find nearly found Stromstad, but intercepted. Kalenberg has it. Kalenberg intercepted. Now it goes. Kalenberg looking. He'll pass it over to Thomason. Thomason looking. Now he'll go over to. Oh, Stromstad was in front of him. He should have intercepted, picked up, and now it's Golden. Grindheim has it. Grindheim gets tripped up, tackled, and down goes whoever that was. Hellstad has it. Hellstad looking for the hat trick. Nope, he will be denied the hat trick, and he's injured. He's down. He won't be able. He'll be getting up slowly and painfully. So hopefully Hellstad's okay. Now here comes Hangland over to Andresen over to Carew. Carew now finds Hellstad, who is injured, but he's going to go for that. But he's offsides. Oh, he's offsides. How unfortunate. Barely offsides. And Lawrenson gets the first free kick for Denmark. Header picked up, now goes over to Grindheim, picked up by Thomason. Thomason runs away with this one. He's got 3 defenders on him, takes the shot, goes over the net. No good. And it goes over the net. The rain continues to pour here on Velton's Arena, and a goal kick. Jarstein kicks this one away. Down the field it goes, rolling through the air. Picked up by the Danish, Jorgensen. Jorgensen over to Thomason. Thomason looking, he's got one defender in front of him, and it goes out of bounds. That, my friends, will be a corner kick for the Danish. Jorgensen kicks this one away. Down the field it goes. Header picked up by the Norwegians, and it's Rice. Ramadal. Over. Now it gets cleared out by the Norwegians. Jarstein grabs it. Drop kicks this one away. Rolls through the air. Down it goes. Picked up by the Danish. Poulsen has it. Poulsen over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen over to Thomason. He's in the clear. Thomason looking. He takes a stop on the dime. Fires the shot. Finds the back of the net. And we're tied at 4. Unreal. Thomason with a 44th minute goal to try and end the first half. And once again, that carries our motif of back and forth game, folks. The goalie tried to get there, but he just was able to kick it off quicker than the goalie could get there. Anyway, 44th minute. Now we're headed for the 45th. 1 minute to go in this first half. An exciting, energetic first half. Jensen, it's nearly gets out of bounds, but it's picked up by Andresen. Andresen trying, picked up by Jensen. Jensen over to Kalenberg. Kalenberg going to be big. Get intercepted by Hogley. Down he goes. Back up. He's back up on his feet, though. Passes it over to Hellstad. Hellstad now trying to run away with it. He will hold on to it. Now it goes over to Jensen. Over to Poulsen. Poulsen now trying to find a way through. They'll add 1 extra minute. Andresen over to Carew. Carew sprints away. Trying to find an opening. He will not get there. Jacobson trying to find it. And he'll find Thomason. Thomason trying to find the back of the net here in the final minute of the first half. Here they go. 1 extra minute. And it's out of bounds. It'll be the first throw-in of the game for Norway. Norway gets the first throw-in. Stromstad. He'll try and get over to Andresen, but it gets intercepted by Andresen oh wow, that was an intense first half, and we're seeing it tied at 4. So that's the end of the first half. The wrap up for the first half was pretty high action, and I was trying to keep up with who had it. So the first goal was scored by Denmark, and that made it 1-0. However, Norway quickly responded with a goal of their own, where we were tied at 1 almost immediately. Then Denmark takes the lead back, making it a 2-1 game with that beauty shot. However, Norway, once again up to the task, responds 2-2. Then the goal shot, attempt at a goal knocked away, then it gets cleared out, grabbed by Sorensen, cleared out, and then Denmark takes the lead once again. 3-2 is our score. But the Norwegians, not willing to go down without a fight, respond with not 1, but 2 goals. Here's the first of the 2. Then a pass. Then it became 3-2, and then 4. Then it became 4-3-3, and then 4-3. Norway, Denmark responds with this. 4-all is the score at the end of the first half. 4-all is our score after one half. So here are your match facts. The goal is 4 goals apiece, 9 shots apiece, 6 shots on target for Norway, 7 for Denmark. 45% of the possession going to Norway. Denmark has 55%. 13 tackles for Norway. Denmark has 22. 1 foul for Denmark. It was Jensen in the 3rd minute. No yellow cards. No red cards. 2 injuries. Both of them being for Norway. Peterson in the 2nd minute. Helstad in the 39th minute. 1 offsides for both teams. Thomason in the 21st. Helstad in the 40th. 1 corner for Denmark, but nothing else has come out of that. And of course, shot accuracy for Norway, 66%. For Denmark, 77%. Passing percentage, 80% passing for Norway. Denmark has 77%. Let's get you down to the second half of this a very exciting game. Let's see how it ends for both teams. Both teams stepping out onto the field. Denmark takes the kickoff. And they kick it off and we're underway. Thomason going over to Poulsen. Poulsen looking over to... He'll get over to Thomason. Thomason going over to Kalenberg. Kalenberg picks it up, gets clear. However, he nearly got intercepted. Kicks on his way. The header's on his way. Finds the back of the net, and we're tied. And the tie's broken. Denmark picking it up right where they left off in the first half. 46th minute, and now it's 5-4. Norway trailing by 1. Can Norway respond? That's what everyone wants to know. And here we go. Carew passes it over to Thomason. Thomason going over to Grindheim. Grindheim passing it down the field to Rice. Rice going up the field. He'll find Carew. Carew. Now he'll find Helstad. Helstad trying to get... Oh, nope. He'll get intercepted by Agger. Agger going over to Thomason. Thomason has it. Now he'll pass it over to Kalenberg, who wants to put the Danish up on a breakaway. He'll go by... However, it's going to get denied. Picked up by Agger. Agger going over to Thomason again. And it'll be picked up by Thomason. Thomason has it. He'll pass it over to Jorgensen, who's looking for another goal. And the Norwegians intercept it. Down goes Jorgensen. Now it goes over to Peterson. Peterson sprints away. He's going to try and find... He's going to go look for Helstad. Helstad trying to find open field. He'll pass it over to Peterson. Peterson's going to try and tie the game, but he won't. Jacobsen over to Jorgensen. And a 1-goal deficit. Poulsen. Remember, this game has been back and forth for the entire time. Denmark, the away team, looking to take down the home team, the quote-unquote home team here. Norway looking. He'll pass it over to Thomason. Thomason over to Regnes. Oh, look out. Sorensen grabs it. No, Jarstein grabs it. Saved me by Jarstein. Header on its way. Picked up by... Oh, it's going over to Carew. Carew looking. He'll pass it over to Peterson. Was he offsides? No, he's not. Takes the shot. And it goes wide of the net. Nearly tied the game at 5 apiece. What a heartbreak. He had a breakaway and everything. However, he misaimed and went wide right. Sorensen goal kicks this one away. Rolls through the air. Picked up by the Norwegians. It goes over to Peterson. Now Peterson sprints away. Loses it. And it gets kicked away. Ramadal has it for the Danish. And he'll nearly get intercepted. Andresen now chasing him down. Thomason has it. Now but he's going to get met up by... But he'll be met up. Here comes the shot. Denied. Jarstein makes the grab before he even gets a chance. Jarstein goal kicks this one. Picked up by Helstad. Now goes over to Agger. Agger over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking over to Thomason. Thomason now trying to find Kalenberg. Kalenberg goes over to Jensen. And Jensen's going to get met up by a bunch of defenders. And we got an offsides on Denmark. And yep, barely offsides. Barely ahead of the defender. And offsides was a good call. Goal kick. Jarstein kicks this one away. Down the field it goes. Picked up. Over to Rice. Rice. Over to Grindheim. Grindheim loses it. Goes over to Thomason. Thomason now being met up by Rigneson. Here they come. He'll say hi. He's in the clear. But knocked away by the goalie. It'll be a corner kick. Knocked away by Jarstein. He got the kick off, but Jarstein was able to send it over the net. And we got a substitution coming. Ramadal out. Granger in. And a corner kick. Jorgensen to take the corner kick. Here's the corner kick on its way down the field. Look out! It's going to go over to Jensen. Jensen stops on the dime. Header on his way. Picked up and plucked out of and sent out of bounds again. And another substitution coming for Denmark. They send in Jacobsen and they send Anderson in. Jacobsen out. And a goal kick for Norway. Meanwhile, so it gets picked up by Thomason. Thomason nearly gets intercepted, and this time he will get intercepted. Riise has it. Riise gets it down. He'll get it. Nope, he nearly got it over. Riise meets up again. Jorgensen has it. He finds open. Net. Takes the shot. Blocked. Knocked away by the Norwegians. And it'll be picked up by Helstad. Helstad finding over to Karu. Karu finds going back down the other way to Andresen. Andresen back over to Karu. Karu trying to find open net, trying to find open field, but he won't be able to. Granger has it over to Thomason. Thomason now looking over. He'll find Jensen. Jensen going over. He's trying to find a way around this defense of Norway. It goes out of bounds, and that's going to probably be a corner kick. Yes, a corner kick for Denmark. Score right now still stands at 5-4. Cleared out by the Norwegians, who are barely hanging on to this fight. Barely staying in. Helstad breaks away. He gets in the clear. Can he tie the game? We're about to find out. He fires. Takes the shot. Finds the back of the net. We're tied at 5. Can you believe this? Norway with a miracle shot. Helstad got on the breakaway. And the rain continues to come down. Helstad got on the breakaway. Took the shot. Beat the goalie. Put it in the back of the net. We're tied at 5. I've never seen a game this intense since the opening. I have not seen a game this intense in a while, but here we are once again with a super high scoring game. 5-all. Granger. Intercepted by Riise. Riise over to Peterson. Peterson trying to find Helstad. He will find Helstad. Helstad going over to Karu. Karu trying to sprint away. He'll get intercepted. Granger picks it up. Granger intercepted. Picked up by Jorgensen. Now back over to Granger. Granger over to Thomason. Thomason getting met up by. Intercepted. Hangland over to Peterson. Peterson down to Karu. Karu trying to find. He'll try and find opening, but he won't. Peterson. Poulsen. Stromstad trying to get there. Thomason has it. Thomason trying to break the tie. Granger over to Thomason. Something could be on here. Look out. Intercepted! And Hangland there. It goes over to Grindheim. Going up the field. Picked up by Stromstad. Stromstad over to Helstad. Helstad now passes it down to Karu. Karu sprints away, but it's going to get intercepted. And over to Jensen. Jensen over to Thomason. Look out. Something's on here again for the Danish. On its way, but gets cleared out by the Norwegians. And a good job. They sprint away. Peterson passes it over to Karu. Karu looking up. He'll find Helstad. Helstad back down to Karu, but nope. Picked up by Granger. Granger over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen nearly intercepted. Thomason has it. Thomason being chased down by a bunch of Norwegians. Ragnarsson. Here we are in the 69th minute, looking for a definitive exclamation point. Interception. Nope, cleared out by the Norwegians. Nearly took a goal, but Helstad has it now once again. Helstad now has it. He'll lose it to Poulsen. Poulsen over to Kalenberg. Kalenberg now looking over to Thomason. And it's offsides. Just ahead of the defenders when the shot gets taken. And that's offsides for the Denmark team. The Danish have their offsides, so they... And it's a long way down. He'll pass it over to Hangland over to Peterson. Peterson now goes running along the sideline. Knocked out of bounds. Oh, barely stayed in bounds. Picked up, and down he goes. Back up he is. But he's back up. Grindheim. Pass it over to Andresen. Andresen over to Karu. Karu looking for Helstad. Helstad's going to try and go for the hat. Wait, does Helstad have a hat trick? I think he does have a hat trick. I didn't even announce that. Send in the hats. He's got 3. He does have a hat trick. Helstad scored 2 in the first half. And it's out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for Norway. So both throw-ins have been to Norway. Have been awarded to Norway so far. And it goes over to Helstad. Helstad now passes it over to Grindheim. Grindheim on the breakaway. Grindheim could break the tie. Here they go. Grindheim takes the shot. Knocked away. No rebound. And off the post. It was off the post. Oh, how did that not go in? And the excitement continues. 75th minute coming up for these two teams. They still have yet to break this tie between them. between themselves. Tied up at 5. Carew nearly gets a breakaway. Granger over to Thomason. Thomason met up. He's being chased down by Riese. Riese intercepts it. Riese kicks it away over to Peterson. Intercepted by Granger. Granger trying to find the back of the net. Cleared out by the Norwegians. Picked back up by Granger. Header on its way. Knocked out and cleared away by the Norwegians. Header picked up by the picked up, and it goes over to Carew. Nearly picked up. Now it's Poulsen's turn to pick it up for the Danish. The Danish intercepted. Andreessen nearly gets it, and it's picked up by Carew. Carew over to Helstad. Helstad trying to find a tiebreaker. Intercept. Nope. Still has it. Still on his feet. Still on the run. In the clear. Helstad takes the shot. Breaks the tie. It's 6-5. Norway has the lead once again. And back and forth they go. Helstad with a 4th goal on the game. And now the fans are going crazy. We got bedlam here. The Norwegians looking to take on the Czech Republic in round number 2. Kalenberg kicks it off over to Thomason. Thomason now goes over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen going over. He'll go between the legs and go over to Granger. And Thomason intercepted. 79th minute. Headed for the 80th. Peterson over to Granger. Granger up to Thomason. Thomason stops on the dime, turns around, and runs the other way. Picked it, sends it over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looking for the tying goal. Here they go. Peterson looking for some last-second heroics. On its way, cleared out by the Norwegians. Oh, save made! Save made by Jarstein, and cleared out over to Stromstad. Stromstad over to Grindheim. Grindheim pass it over to Helstad, who's looking for a 5th goal. He's got a breakaway. He takes the shot from downtown. Blocked and knocked away. It goes out, and it'll be a corner kick for the first time for Norway. Helstad got a breakaway, took the shot from outside the box, but knocked away by Sorensen. And a corner kick, they send Andreessen to do the corner kick. Andreessen knocks it up into the sky. Here comes the header, picked up, cleared out by the the Danish, and it'll be a throw-in for the Norwegians. So 3 throw-ins, all for the Norwegians. Okay, so they send it over to Hoagley. Hoagley over to Andreessen. Andreessen over to Grindheim. Grindheim finds Peterson. Peterson takes the shot. Here comes the tiebreaker. Nope, over the net. No good. That'll be a goal kick for Denmark. And the Danish got a lucky break with that one. How much time is left in this game? We're looking at the 83rd minute, folks. We're in the 83rd minute. 7 minutes left. And here they go. Denmark trying to find an answer to even up the score here. Granger going up to Kalenberg. Kalenberg finding nothing. He'll get it over to Granger. Granger sprints away, stops on the dime, turns around, trying to pass it up. He's going to try and find an opening here. Takes the shot. Picked out of the sky by Jarstein. Jarstein takes it and clears it out. Going to be picked up by the Norwegians. Now, it's picked up by Poulsen for the Danish. The Danish have it. Thomason has it. He'll try and find an open player without going off sides. He passes it up over to Kalenberg. Kalenberg stops and he goes nearly out of bounds, but he'll keep it up. Intercepted by Peterson. Peterson, now it's intercepted by Poulsen. Poulsen sprints away, stops on the dime, turns it around. 86 minutes on the board. Here they go. The shot's knocked away, and it'll be a corner kick for Denmark. This might be the Danish's last opportunity to tie this game. It's coming down to the wire, folks, and another substitution coming. Denmark substitutes Ager for Kroldrup. Sent out into the game. Jorgensen gets ready. He tends to kick up. He passes it over to Granger. Granger over to Poulsen. Intercepted by Andreessen. Andreessen passes it over. He'll get intercepted by Hogue. Oh, no, wait. Here goes the kick on his way. Oh, nearly a goal. Did the goalie get his hand on it? That's what everyone wants to know. Did the goalie get his hand on it? No, he didn't. It'll be a goal kick for Norway in the 88th minute. Jarstein kicks this one away. Down the field it goes. Header picked up. Now goes over to Hangland. Hangland over to intercepted by Jensen. Jensen handing it over to Thomason. Thomason looking. He might have something. Kalenberg over to the back of the net, but Jarstein's there to make the stop. 89th minute. Drop kick away. Down the field this one goes. Header picked up over to Grindheim. Grindheim over to Riese. Riese over to Peterson. Peterson bounces up and goes in the air, out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Norway. Norway throws it over to Peterson. Peterson over to Jorgensen. Over to Grindheim. Over to Andreessen. Andreessen over to Carew. Carew looking over. He'll pass it over to Hellstad. Hellstad intercepted. Lawrenson has it. And down and away it goes. A 90th minute now. 2 extra minutes on the clock. 2 minutes left in this one. They've added 2 additional minutes. Jorgensen has it. They're looking for last-second heroics. This one could be it. Jorgensen has a shot. Knocked out of the sky by Jarstein. Jarstein drop kicks this one away. That might have been the game. And they send it over. Grindheim has it. Grindheim passing it down to intercepted by Andreessen. Andreessen over to Thomason. Thomason looking over to Kalenberg. Kalenberg over to Grongshire. Grongshire finds the back of the net, but Jarstein's there to stop it. Drop kick away. Down the field it goes, rolling through the air, and the final whistle has blown. It's game over. A wire fight to the end, but Norway emerges 6-5 victors. What a game we had here. Denmark picked up right where they left off, taking the lead, but Norway responded, making it 5-all. And then they broke that tie with this beauty, 6-5. And the rest of the game was spent for Denmark trying to score. The goals sure did pile up here. 11 goals scored by both teams. This is the second highest scoring game behind Germany and France with a total of 15 goals combined. 11 goals in this game. 11! Let that sink in, folks. 11 goals scored in this game. What a wire fight we had here. Let's go check out your man of the match. It's Thorstein Hellstad with 4 goals, 1 assist, 7 shots, 71% shots on target, 18 dribbles with 30 completed, and a dribble distance of 363 yards and a match rating of 9. Let's go take a look at your match facts. The final score, 6-5. Norway wins and will be facing off against Czech Republic in round number 2, the round of 16. 16 shots for Norway, 20 for Denmark. 10 shots on target for Norway, 16 for Denmark. 43% possession for Norway, 57% possession for Denmark. 26 tackles for Norway, 36 for Denmark. 1 foul in the 3rd minute for Denmark, and it was Jensen. No yellow cards, no red cards. 2 injuries. Peterson in the 2nd minute, followed up by Hellstein in the 39th, but both were able to play through the injury and finish the game. 1 offside for Norway, 3 for Denmark. 1 corner for Norway, 4 for Denmark. 62% shot accuracy for Norway, 82% passing for... 62% passing for Norway. 62% passing for Norway, 82% passing for Norway. For Denmark, they had 80% shot accuracy and 80% passing. Saying that will do it for this game. The next time we meet, it will be tomorrow on the next day, on a new day with Hungary and Paraguay opening it up and then wrapping up with Turkey and Ecuador. They'll be followed up the next day by New Zealand and Cameroon. And that will be followed up by China and Australia. Then South Africa takes on South Korea. And Bulgaria takes on the USA. So until we meet again tomorrow for Hungary and Paraguay, I'm Alan Majoy for the Ultimate Sports Network, signing out, saying so long and defeat. Good night, satellite. For the one last time, your score, Norway beats Denmark by a score of 6-5.